Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It helped the channel tremendously. I have a lot more video coming up, guys, a lot more, because I got a lot of stuff I'm doing here. I'm gonna add more panels. Today is an update about the capacity test. I'm doing a capacity test for the whole entire battery that I have there, because I'm gonna add more batteries in there, so I want to make sure I know where I start with, because I technically doesn't have, I tried it, but battery was charged at 54, and I did a test, and then it was not bad at all. It was not bad, but it used to be more when one time I do it at 57. It's very hard to keep the batteries at 57, to put them at 57. So right now, this is what's happening here. I'm gonna have more panels, definitely, because I want to produce at least 60 amp per. I want to produce 60 amp per panels on a daily basis. So therefore, my house run about 30 amps, because I'm gonna have an AC. We're gonna run about 30 to 40 amps on a daily basis, guys. That's why I told you guys be subscribed. All right, ask question. This is free stuff here, because I'm actually doing it. I'm living off grid in New York, but struggling sometimes. Okay, I need more panels. Okay, guys, let's go back inside to the battery bank. Okay, folks, now I'm inside the garage. This is what we have here. I'm still using MAKESKYBLUE for the power. Right now, it's not producing anything. It's saying it's got 0.03 amp. That's what it's producing. The reasons for it, even though there's no sun outside, guys. Even though there's no sun, but this guy is reading the voltage a little bit wrong of the battery. He's not gonna overcharge the battery, and this is good for this. Now he's reading it totally wrong. See, I increased the parameter, guys. Okay, I increased the parameter to 60. I don't think it go past 60 voltage. Let's see if it does. Just a test. I don't know if it will do it. Let me go 65. I hope it doesn't mess up everything, guys. It didn't. Now it should be producing power. Let me get out of there. Nope. Yep, it's producing power. You see how much power I'm losing? Okay. The voltage of this thing gonna go higher. Okay. This battery is last time I did the test, this is what it gave me. I started at 54. Right now the battery is 56. So this thing, I'm gonna monitor this to see how long this thing lasts. Okay. How long this thing lasts. I'm gonna let it run and then go start the test. Let's hoping this thing can go to 57. Okay. This battery will go because there's no BMS on it, but I'm monitoring it, guys. There's no BMS on this. I monitor it. And let's hoping this thing stop it at certain number. It will. Let's look at the parameter, what it look like. See, he changed everything. 65, 65. I think 65 is too much. This parameter. It's getting 3 voltage different, guys. To make this thing at, let's do the calculation, guys. To make this at 57, that's 1 volt. Okay. Right now it's reading it at 63. That's about 4 volt difference. I would say 4 volt difference. So if you want to get to 57, 67, this number is a little bit too high. Okay. So let's change this thing, guys. This is MAKESKYBLUE. Let's change this thing to 60. Let's make it 63. We'll give it 59. We need a 57. 4 volt difference. And let's say 61. Yeah. Let's do it 61. Let's try 52. We can go back down. See if it does it. Nope. It's giving me a hard time now. Let's go on the bottom, do 62. Okay, he accept the changes. Now we can never know. Let's close the software and go back in there, guys. So I make the difference in the voltage. Now this battery, guys, is this thing right here. The BMS shut itself off because one of the voltage, I think there's a parameter issue here. This thing should be at 54, is not doing it. Let's see if we can fix that, guys. I don't know what to call this video, man. I don't know. So we manipulate we play around with the numbers because he's reading it wrong, so we readjust it. Okay, we're only at 64.4. He's producing power. This is gonna get very close, so it's producing power. Let's check the parameter. You keep it at 62. We have no issues there. 62, 62. 62 minus 4, that gives you 58. We don't want 58. You want 57. Let's try to reduce this at 61, guys. Now we cannot be too greedy. 61. Let's change this thing to 61. Okay, guys, 61. Let's keep us at 57 and change. Now we got 61. Okay, let's go back. And make sure it's there. Let's close this thing and go back in there, guys. Okay. We're gonna make sure this thing's registered. This is MAKESKYBLUE. This is how I was able to fix it. Now producing power. When this thing get to 60.9, 60.8, it will stop. It will stop the regulator. The regulator will stop such as bringing power. See, these numbers are already changing. There's not much sun out there. I'm producing 10 amps. Okay. So right now my house is about 10 and 15 amps, depending on what I'm doing in the house. Is all the TVs on. Right now none of the TVs on. Okay. It's pretty good to have this thing, guys. So because I have all the issues with this regulator, I had to manipulate the numbers, guys. So this is about the MAKESKYBLUE. This video is about MAKESKYBLUE. So how I come up to fix the numbers, because I just try it. This is live stuff, guys. The video is not live, but I'm not editing videos. I don't have the patience to edit videos. Now this is what we have. My MAKESKYBLUE is not calculating the voltage on the batteries properly. Do not know why, guys. So I do a manipulation. I change the parameter. Guys, and once I change the parameter, okay, and it get to give me more voltage. That's why I got more voltage coming up. Okay, by doing that, it helped me. Now, how true is the voltage gonna be? Because it's reading it for volt difference. Now let's see what the other batteries does. This is okay. I said release voltage 3.4. Over voltage is 3.65. Over voltage is 6. So he's gonna stop this thing if this thing will hit 6. I can increase this, guys. I don't know how. I will not increase it because I want to save my battery. Okay, right now it's reading something else. The battery over voltage 65, over release 55. So he's not releasing it. Let me change this to 60. See if I can get some voltage in there, guys. 3.6. I don't know. Okay, let's save this, guys. This is the hoops you got to do to get all your battery to the maximum, guys. Right now this thing at 54, 56. 56, I believe this is 56 too. You have the same type of battery, guys. So now I think I can say I changed it a little bit from the from MAKESKYBLUE. I manipulate MAKESKYBLUE to give me the right number. Now, if something else went wrong, then we have an issue. So you have to monitor it if you kept it. It's not going to overcharge the battery if you read the battery certain ways. How we began this thing for the test purposes, because I want to try all my batteries today. I'm going to make the battery come back at 57. Once I reach 57, I'm going to start the test. Well, because I want to have a capacity of all the batteries in one shot. See how long it take me to do that, guys. Okay, this thing, let's see if this thing is being charged. It's not being charged, guys. You see, this is what caused the problem. This cells, that's why it shut itself off, guys. The cell is above 65. You're going to shut it off. It's a good thing you can see this. One of the cells, cell number 1. Which one? I think it's this one. I don't know. One of those cells is number 1. I don't recall how you do this thing. It's at 65. It shut itself off. That's why I can't go past this number. Now it's balancing. You know, I can't. That's a good thing about the BMS, guys. He will shut this thing down. I changed this thing because the cell doesn't like to be above 65. I release it. Let's check the parameter view. It's very good to have a BMS you can actually see, guys. It's good to have a BMS you can actually see how. And when you have the Bluetooth and everything, or every one of them here, yes, there's a BMS coming on this. I'm going to keep it at 60 amp, which is going to be 30 amp max, because they're lying about the numbers. Okay. This is why I can't do a test on these guys. So the whole aspect of this thing, how you can fix your MAKESKYBLUE to a number that's you can charge it. This thing will stop. It's supposed to stop at 64. 60.9. So 60.8 it will stop it. See my charge is being up. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn this thing off. Let's wait until it's finished. Okay guys, so now this battery is very protected. Even though I changed the parameter, guys, one of the cell H65, you're gonna shut it out. You see, it will not let it on. It does this. Now there's no charges. It's trying to balance in the battery. Okay, so another word is, let's close this program. Trying to open another one, guys. We're trying to get the other battery. Okay, I think it's yeah, it does this. That's one thing I don't like about this. He picked up whatever he likes from the last entry. So let's select this thing, refresh. Okay, I want this guys. Now you're trying to go to the device. Now I want this guy. Let's see what happened, guys. Now it doesn't want to get in there. Okay guys, now I have the other battery. Okay, I have to monitor it. It's at 56.6, almost the same thing as this thing. They're similar to each other. The voltage is going to be the same, those guys, but this one is being stopped by the BMS. Now you can see I'm putting more than 10 amp. 5 in each of them is divided by 2. So I don't know if this thing gonna stop, guys. Let me see the parameters on this. Okay guys, this is the parameter. 58. This shouldn't go that high. It's stopping at 58. Back overload 59. This does it by itself. I didn't program this. It's stopping at 12.15, 12.25. This is not bad. He just give you the top maximum. I can't do this in here. This is 65, 2.65 maximum. We can't go any higher than that. Okay, this guys. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I let it run. I'm gonna let it run to 57. Hopefully, I want to start the test at 57. So this one being charged at 57, the other one being charged. This is gonna be a 55. That's the most you can do it, because one cell's acting crazy, so it's not gonna go any higher. Okay, so let's leave it like that. And okay, folks, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm at 58. I'm gonna look at how am I doing on the other batteries. I know one of them will not go any higher. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end this video. So let me check this, guys, see where we at. That's the only thing was my concern. I gotta reset. I gotta turn off my regulator. This video is about the regulator, guys, how you can manipulate to charge your battery to the maximum. But you gotta monitor it. If you're not monitoring it, you're gonna have a problem there. Or you gotta know your system. Look at me right now, guys. Look at me right now. It's still charging. Okay, the power meter, you see, it's still charging. It's taking 4 amps. I'm at 56. You see, this, for some reason, these guys and that guys give you the exact same voltage. I think the machine take it. This thing take it. Okay? These guys are 54.8. This guy's at 54.8 because it's not, this thing stopping it. It's two different type of battery. This is actually stopping it to go any higher. Let's close and see. Okay, now this is what I did, guys, to make it, this thing goes a little bit higher. I goes in here. Okay, I increased this number. Right now this thing gonna stop at 68, which is fine, you know, but you gotta monitor it. So I know my system, because I do the calculation. This is gonna stop at 69, 60.60. It's going up and down. It's gonna stop it. There we go. He stopped. You see, guys? It stopped. The voltage drop 68. They're gonna stop. Watch it stopping. 60.8. You're gonna see this thing drop. The sun is out. Okay. So I know it is stopping. Okay. I know it is stopping. Watch this. See it drop, guys? Once you reach 60.7.8, it stopped. You see? It just started again. Then you're gonna see it stop. It go going back and forth, it's stopping. So now we make sure this thing is being stopped. Okay, you gotta make sure of it when you're playing around with these numbers. Make sure you got the right. You're gonna watch it stop again. You're gonna go back and forth. So I want you guys to see this. I'm pushing 8 amp, but once you censor the battery, there we go, guys. 68, 60.8. You're gonna see the thing drop. If you maintain it, watch, it's gonna drop. Come on, the sun. Okay, guys, now it's dropping. The dropping came back again. Okay, the batteries fluctuate. So I wanted to end this video right there. There's a way you can manipulate this by going to the power meter and change the numbers. Okay, so do my calculation. I bring this thing at 61. You bring me to 57 that I need. Okay, now there's one battery doesn't have a BMS. This one is, this guy's has a BMS, so it shut itself off. That's why it's not charging. I can't keep going. It's not going to charge. No matter how much I do this, it's going to turn itself off, because one of the batteries are 65, which is 3.6165. The barometer says it's going to stop itself. Okay. So the other one, I think that's 51, 52, 44 point something. So let's leave this thing right there. See if you can grab the other guy, the other one. This is the other group of battery. I got 58. It's still charging, because this is, the balancing is not bad at all. Look at point something, guys, on the balancing. This is not bad at all, but the battery one, which is at Mark, it has some issues on them, so I may have to remove that battery. So now everything is above 4, except one is at 0.2. Based on the parameter, it's not going to shut itself off until it gets to, I think, up to 4. I think 15 or 12, I'm not sure exactly. I think it's 15. This will shut itself off. So based on knowing this, like this battery, I have no way of stopping it. We'll keep taking to charge as long as this one giving a charge. But I mean, I preset this thing, it doesn't go over 57. That's why I put parameter 61 for the voltage. Because this thing has 3-volt differences between the whole entire batteries and this guys. I believe this guys, it doesn't work with lithium, but it's still trying to charge it. Okay? If you have 2 different set of batteries, because I had a different type of lithium phosphate, it does work. I believe the problem we have is just because there's 2 different type of batteries, you can't read them properly. So it's confused. Okay? MAKESKYBLUE confused because I believe this battery, this MAKESKYBLUE is made for a seed battery or the other type of battery, not lithium ion or lithium phosphate. I believe I went to their website and noticed they have different type for different type of batteries. Okay. Until then, guys, this is the end of this video. It's about MAKESKYBLUE, how you can manipulate this thing to make it work for you. You know, but you have to know your batteries, guys. You got to get the right calculation in there, or you're gonna get fires. Yeah, I have a bunch of things blow up in my home country. The whole entire battery, inverter was gone because I overcharged. You got to make sure you don't overcharge, guys. So with this note, you gotta be very careful. You make sure you know your battery. Make sure you monitor it. That's why I had to monitor this to see if I can get the voltage. Now, I'm gonna shut this thing off and start my test. 56.9. This battery is at 55. Nothing you can do about that, guys.